Hi, Scorpios. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Scorpio placements, single persons. The first part of the reading is for you. And if you're in a relationship and you're experiencing issues in your partnership, the second part of the reading is for you. If you are already a YouTube subscriber, welcome back. Thank you all for your continued love and support. If you're brand new, I appreciate your curiosity. My name is Cody. I am your conscious soul reader. Welcome to my channel. Be sure and hit that follow button, that subscribe button, that notification bell will let you know every time I'm energetically called to give a reading to come on here live. Do be sure to follow me on my other platforms and hit that notification bell so that you are made aware every time I come live. If you catch me doing a collective reading for the general collective, that is your opportunity to get me for a heavily discounted live reading rate. If you're interested in a personal reading, all that information is in the description box there in that link tree as well. All of my other platforms are at the bottom of that link tree. Let's get started. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. If you're a cross watcher, feel free to switch that energy around as needed. And this is going to be for Scorpios that are single and open to love, open to the opportunity to see if there is an alignment, if there's an energetic match, what's coming in for my single Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see. What do Scorpios need to know? Scorpios. Okay. The Five of Pentacles wants to come out. And then I've got the Page of Wands, the King of Pentacles at the bottom. You're not seeking, you're not looking, you're holding back, you're making this very clear. You're making this very clear that you're just kind of sitting. You're sitting in an energy. The Emperor is out here. There's that Queen of Pentacles, right? Until something is an exact right alignment, an exact right divine partnership, you're not moving a muscle. You're not going to move a muscle, not at all. I've got the Five of Wands back here, Five of Pentacles, major decision. Here's another five, right, with that Hierophant about you probably making some sort of an awakening decision to only date for marriage. The next time you get out there, some of you are just like, you know what, the next time I get out there, it's going to be that forever, ever, or nothing at all. And you're okay with nothing at all. You're fine with that. You're fine with just kind of being detached and not really investing too much of yourself. Five of Pentacles sitting up here. Eight of Pentacles, raising your standards, right? Committed and dedicated into not involving yourself emotionally here. You've learned a lot. You really definitely raised your standards. I just feel like you've raised your standards. I've got the Queen of Wands and the Lovers falling out here, right? Some sort of major decision before you ever focus that kind of attention on any one person again. Let's see. What crosses or complements single Scorpios? Crosses or complements? Okay. All right. We got the Sun card with the Three of Cups. So you're still optimistic about getting out there and hanging out with your friends. And, you know, it's not like you're going to be a recluse. You're not going to hide away and you're not going to prevent yourself from ever being seen in the light of day again or in, you know, that beautiful darkness that, you know, calls to us in the night, right? You're not going to let yourself be hidden away. Nobody puts baby in a corner, but you're, you know, you're being very, very selective. And I just feel like you guys are dating for marriage. It's like all or nothing. It's kind of what I'm getting here. It's an all or nothing kind of energy. Nothing wrong with that. All or nothing. Yeah. Two of Wands, 10 of Wands, Four of Wands. This is that marriage, that forever, right? All or nothing. You have no problem walking away from anybody who is not that viable connection, anyone who scoffs at what you think, anyone who, you know, has anything different to say, you're like, okay, I'm good with that. I don't have to align with everybody, right? Seven of Cups out here. Scorpio, you don't have to align with everybody. You're good. You're totally good with that. You have no problem letting go of anyone who's confused or trying to, you know, give you emotional, you know, turmoil here. Turmoil. Yeah. Eight of Cups, Eight of Swords, Six of Swords. You're good. You're not about to be manipulated. You're not about to be talked out of, manipulated. Seven of Swords falling out. Holy alignment. You're not about to. Ten of Swords. Not at all. Ace of Swords. You're not. That's the truth. You know. You had this realization that you've been. You know. Yeah, you were looking for opportunities to get that forever after before. You were open to the potential, and now you're not just like, okay, no more potential. It's either all or nothing. All right. I don't mind that. Can relate, right? Okay. What is the best that can be achieved? For single Scorpios open to the idea of partnership. What's the best can be achieved in this all or nothing energy? Okay. Eight of Swords and look who's back. Yep. Yeah. Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're not rushing into anything, and you're not going into this based on just physical attraction anymore. Okay. It takes a lot more than just that, you know, that initial like lustful type of drive to push you to want to, you know, invest of yourself ever again. You're blocking yourself from going there at all whenever you're considering any type of decision you want to make moving forward. Okay. What is the foundation? What's the foundation for single Scorpios? This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. For if you are single and open to the opportunity, what's the foundation? Okay. Empress, High Priestess, trusting the process, King of Pentacles to the freaking Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you trust the process. All or nothing. All or nothing. This is exactly going to produce the results that you need. You're defending this come hell or high water, standing firm on what you believe, because what you've gone through in the past has caused you to look forward in a very different way. Very different way. You will not be taken for advantage of again. You will not be taken for a ride again. You will not be taken advantage of again. That's what I was trying to say. Page of Wands reversed, right? No more immaturity. No more diving in wholeheartedly with this optimistic, sunny disposition in your world. Just, yeah, sure. This feels good. Let's do it. Okay. What's that past energy? Speaking of Judgment, major awakening. Major awakening. Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, right? Lots of risks, lots of big risks being taken with a lot of like rash, quick decisions. Maybe a little bit too quick before all the information was received. And now you're doing things very differently. Very, very differently. These major decisions to uproot your entire life around potential is no longer suitable for you. It's all or nothing. What's that future outcome? What's that outcome for single Scorpios? No. What's that future outcome for single Scorpios? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the Tower and the Nine of Wands were trying to come out. This is way too damn many. That's that Seven of Swords. Whew. What's the outcome? Future outcome for single Scorpios. Eight of Wands, Two of Wands, Ten of Cups. 8 and 2 is 10, 10 of Cups. So I feel like you're going to weigh out your options and decisions and choices. 7 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Through heavy introspection, here's another equation of 10 with the 4 to the 6. 4 to the 6. All right, so lots of introspection, lots of taking your time. You're not rushing into anything. The only quick decisions you're making is in, going into decision-making mode. That's the only decision you're going to make is, okay, I'm not going to say yes or no. I'm going to say, I need to think about it, and I'm going to take my time in doing so, and I'll let you know when I have it. I'll let you know when I have it. I'm not going to give you an answer right away. There's not going to be a time limit. And if somebody gives you ultimatums, you're kind of like, oh, no, we don't do that either. Because you're very okay choosing the other way, all or nothing. So many equations to 10 out here. Interesting. We've got the Hierophant, another marriage card, 3 of Wands. You know that union that you're seeking, that you know is of your best and highest good, that is of the worth of your investment, is out there, and it's worth waiting for. It's worth waiting for that all or nothing. It's worth waiting for. 8 of Pentacles, all or nothing, baby. All or nothing. And you're holding back and holding firm in that. You're okay. You're okay in building that foundation super slow with great and deep intention. No worries at all. Can relate. Nothing wrong with that. That's a very healthy choice. It's almost like a game to you now. It's almost like a personal challenge. It's presented as if it could be a personal challenge to you, actually. Turning it into your own personal game of wanting it to be that all or nothing type of connection, and then going from there, and then using your masterful intuition and your perception and your investigative feelings to be able to see whether it should go to the next level, and then to the next level, and then to the next level, but taking your time to do that, not just rushing in anymore. No more rushing in. Okay. What else can I tell Scorpios? We're going to use the Minds Oracle. What else can I tell Scorpios? Single Scorpios. One time for this deck, please. Change, patience. Yep. This is different. It's different for you to move this slow. I'm not saying that every single Scorpio's out there just running around and jumping in all willy-nilly, careless into every single relationship and connection. No, I'm saying that you have way pumped the brakes, way pulled back, way changed everything. So much so that it's noticeable to people. People can tell that your patience has been increased to maximum capacity. And it's different. It looks very different. People may have noticed that you have asked for some assistance, some guidance to be able to understand how to really connect with that patient side of yourself, to ask for help to be able to change, to get that guidance and that introspection. For people who have been there before, right? You're feeling way more confident based on the changes that you've made, and feeling like you're able to put yourself out there with that strength that you have gained from your wisdom, your knowledge, from your commitment and your dedication to doing things differently this time around. And when a fixed sign has made up their mind, there's nothing standing in their way. Nothing. We've got soar, slow down. Okay. You know what it takes to reach the ultimate heights, the ultimate levels to which your potential can really, really show what it's made of. And I've got patience, slow down out here. And so you're really aware. You've kind of cracked the code in figuring out how to draw in what it is that you're seeking. And it has to do with you taking your time and considering the worth, the effort. It's time. We've got keep going, have faith out here. The time is now. The time is now, right now. We can't live in this energy of past. We can't be in an energy of future. We have to be in the moment, in the time right now, in the present moment, in order for us to have that momentum to be able to push forward. It's all about that faith, that deep, blind, intense faith that the outcome is going to be worth the effort. It's worth it. It's worth the effort. It's worth your patience. It's worth your slowing down on everything to figure out whether or not that person is all or nothing with you. Okay. And that takes time to reveal. People are very good at presenting their best face for a while. This is why they have that 3-month dating rule, where it's 3 months, no contact, no physical exchange of any kind before you decide whether or not to add that level of intimacy, so that you have time to get to know somebody, to build that connection, to then take it to the next levels of development, the stages of development, right? It's a beautiful thing. It's slow, it's genuine. And then it lets you know whether or not to keep going, to keep growing with it. And it takes time and it takes patience. And you have to slow down to really get those deep roots to solidify. And you know this. It's kind of like cracking the code, man. All or nothing. All right, cool. Scorpio, singles. Now we're going to move into partnership. So if you're in a relationship, a partnership, a coupleship, a marriage, a situationship, a textlationship, an it's complicated ship, whatever, whatever the heck it is, if you're in it and it's having issues, we're going to look at it. So whatever's going on there, if you're having issues in your partnership, in your connection, this part of the reading could be for you. They said, do not pick that deck up. It is too slick. I don't like that deck. It's very slick. It does fly out of my hands pretty easily. So. All right. Scorpios in a relationship, partnership, situation. See, flying out of my hands. Marriage, partnership, situationship. See, 2 of Swords, 4 of Wands. Needing some guidance, 4 of Swords energy. Let's see, is everybody present and accounted for? Did a reading earlier. Okay, cool. Here we go. Scorpios in a relationship. If you're in a partnership with another person, this reading could be for you, for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Scorpio placements. Cross-watchers, of course, switch that energy around as needed. If you're having issues in your connection, this part of the reading could be for you. All right, what do Scorpios in a connection need to know? What do Scorpios in a partnership, in a connection, having issues, what do they need to know? There it is. Ooh, High Priestess. Strength card, 8 of Cups, pair of 8s back here. And the 5 of Swords as well. I feel like with the High Priestess, this is somebody who's been keeping to themselves. And this is potentially secret keeping as well. Somebody here is getting confident and brave to kind of pull themselves further away from this so that they can make a decision based on what needs to happen going forward. The High Priestess could be somebody kind of keeping it to themselves, that they're deciding 8 of Wands about this partnership or this connection. All right, let's see. What crosses or complements? Crosses or complements? Okay, we've got the 9 of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So again, this is super slow, still slow moving energy, but this is somebody who is in a more independent type of thought process about this. They're not really considering the other person. This is somebody who's more focused on self-betterment. We've got the Knight of Swords. We've got the Page of Swords. Interesting. 4 of Cups, 2 of Wands, 3 of Wands. It looks to me as if somebody here may have had some impulse control issues. Somebody may have been discovered to have some really poor decision-making experiences that has drawn you to have to kind of make a decision now. And you're not really, you could be keeping it to yourself what you know. You may have found something. You may have discovered something. Could be online. Could be somebody brought you a piece of information. You could have, just intuitively and divinely been given a piece of information, and now you're keeping it to yourself a little bit, but you're deciding how you're going to deliver this information. I feel like you're deciding how you're going to kind of deliver this, what you're going to do with it. You're in that deciding stage right now. What is the foundation, or what is the best that can be achieved? Yes. What is the best that can be achieved for Scorpios? 9 of Wands. Yeah, your guard's up. Your guard's up. You could be keeping up appearances right now. You know, everything's fine. Nothing's wrong. But you know something. You know something, and you're keeping it to yourself, and you're kind of building your case right now. I think you're building your case. I think you're kind of figuring out, how do you deliver this? When do you deliver this? Do you need more evidence? Is it going to lead to more? So that 9 of Wands is you kind of keeping things to yourself. The Hanged Man, 9 of Wands, 10 of Cups, putting on airs. Putting on airs. Ooh, 9 of Cups, 6 of Swords. Really presenting a different face than what is going on beneath the surface. What's the foundation? 7 of Cups, Page of Wands. What's the foundation? Thank you. King of Cups. Very Scorpio energy there. Emotional balance. Emotional and mental balance. All in check. Your like whatever's going on around you is like kicking up a little bit, but you wouldn't know it. You're stoic. You are keeping a very confident, a very brave, a very forward focused type of energy about yourself. Nobody would know that you know. Nobody knows you know. Nobody knows you know. Just the way a Scorpio likes it, right? Okay, here we go. What's that past energy? What's that past energy for Scorpios? If you're in a partnership, relationship, situationship, whatever, and it is having issues. Okay, here we go. Hanged Man sideways. So this is that kind of look the other wayer. You may have been a little bit of a look the other wayer, kind of taking more of an optimistic approach to things that have gone on. And now this piece of evidence, whatever's been given to you, cannot be ignored. It can't be ignored at all. The Hanged Man had you possibly looking the other way in the past. You could have, kind of let go of things. You could have, kind of figured out, this is, maybe this is me. You could be on the fence, maybe this is my perception. You were confused. This is confusion with that Hanged Man sideways in the past, and also about perception and viewing things differently. And I feel like your perception has been changed now drastically based on what you found out. Ooh, yeah, based on what you found out. 3 of Swords, 7 of Cups, Temperance card. Now, your patience while you figure out what your next move is, Scorpio. Death card coming out. How do you approach this? How do you move forward? What's the best line? What's the best line of approach? I kind of feel like the direction in which you're going. I've got the Ace of Cups, the Empress out here, right? What's the future? What's the outcome? What's the outcome for Scorpios? Future outcome position for Scorpios. Future outcome position for Scorpios. Thank you. Oh. 10 of Cups and the Knight of Wands came out reversed. Okay, I feel like you're really on the verge. I feel like you're on the verge. You're just about to pop. Ace of Cups coming out. King of Pentacles with the Empress. So it's not happy news. It's not probably a little bit impulsive in the way things come out. Could feel pretty chaotic with that initial delivery of the message. I've got the Empress and the King of Pentacles, though. So I do feel like ultimately you're more in self-preservation mode. With the Empress coming out, that's about self-love, self-care, focusing on self. So is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is a new beginning, whatever that is, but it could be independently. Okay. This could very well be independently while you are deciding, while you're figuring things out. Because you've got a lot to figure out here. 7 of Cups, the Chariot card. Could be dealing with a Cancer for some of you. Could be dealing with a Pisces. I've got all of them out here with the High Priestess. I've got another Scorpio out here. We've got strong fire sign and earth sign energy as well. Yep. There's Taurus with the 5 of Cups. This is just, it is most unhappy what has been discovered. And now there is the where do we go from here type of energy. Where do we go from here? Ace of Pentacles, Star card. No matter what, the opportunity exists for forward movement, either together or separate, but the decision now needs to be made. And the overcoming of this now begins. Ten of Pentacles, right? Starting to manifest and create differently because of the confusion this piece of information has brought forward with that Page of Swords. Moon card. And now things feel like they are turned upside down here with that Wheel of Fortune, Strength card coming out. So yes, most unhappy, most unfortunate. I do feel like you're kind of sitting on this piece of information while you gather yourself and kind of decide what the best approach is going to be. Ultimately, though, I do feel let me see. Let me get an outcome. No matter what, you're going to have to be put in a position to have to make a decision, a very tough and difficult decision of whether or not you're going to, forgive this person, or how to start detaching from this person, or, it's just difficult. It's difficult to have to deal with, deception, betrayal. Let's see. There's a lot of unfinished business here that needs to be dealt with. I ultimately feel like you're not really going to be able to move on until this is dealt with. What's the advice? Yeah, 3 of Wands. Where do we go from here? How do we move forward from this? We got the Devil card trying to come out. Yep, it wants to be out here. 4 of Swords. Where do we go from here? Page of Wands. 10 of Wands. The work begins. Queen of Swords. It's not, and now I almost feel like the emotion has to be taken out of this. There has to be an emotionless approach to this in order for you guys to overcome and really have a lot of success here. In order for you guys to seriously approach this as the awakening that it needs to be. This needs to be the awakening of a lifetime. I've got the 3 of Pentacles out here. Time to do the work. Then we can start to focus on rebuilding that loving connection. Okay. So in order for you guys to have any sort of confidence, right, and moving forward with this whatsoever, there needs to be that big risk. And the past has now brought in an energy for people to feel blocked and confused. And now where do we go from here? It just feels icky. It feels like such a burden to have to even deal with this. Okay. I know. I get it. I'm sorry about you. I'm sorry if this is being done to you. I'm sorry if this is something that is now presented into your world and now you have to kind of navigate through this. I feel you. Okay, let's see. Let's get you some oracle. I'm going to look at the untold truth. Let's look at the untold truth. Scorpio needs truth. We don't need extra cards. I have hitchhikers in my deck. Hang on just a second. Lots of little hitchhikers. Okay, that was just the 3. 4. I swear I can see. My vision is perfect. Okay. Hidden truth. What's that hidden truth? What does Scorpio need to know? What's that hidden truth? What is that hidden truth? Is there even more than what you know and that you're keeping to yourself? Is there even more than that? Let's see here. one time through this deck. Oh, no, ma'am. Way too daggone much. I kind of want to take that heart fog with the mixed singles. You're getting a lot of mixed signals. These signals from your person are kind of presenting this energy of you needing to kind of protect yourself emotionally. So you're blocking your emotions. That's the cause and effect here. There's a lot of consequences that go along with these mixed singles. We've got feminine energy coming out. There's that strength card coming out again with ego, pride, arrogance. We've got nourish that came out in the reverse. Somebody here has been really self-indulging, really focused on themselves, not very connected to this partnership. You may have found out that this person has secret admirers. They've been suppressing this. We've got misunderstood. I feel like you are completely victimized by their mistakes here, by somebody concealing this for so long. Somebody has been keeping these secrets. There's something here, some sort of other attachment. This could be some flirting. This could be some, it could have gone so far as to be a physical connection already for others of you. You know, whatever level this is at, it still is a major hit to the pride. You're going back to the beginning on this. You're looking everything from the beginning and kind of taking all the way back. This makes you think about everything. Where did this begin? Where did I start missing the signs? We've got the chase out here, conflicted, clashing, right? You've been hunting and looking. You're kind of going back to the past, looking for the inconsistencies, trying to unravel it, making it make sense, right? Making it make sense, looking for when the conflict started. Did somebody feel trapped? Did they feel tied down? Was there confusion about the level of your connection here? Your inner knowing is kind of taking you in this very familiar place that you don't like. It's a very disturbing place. We've got third-party influences out here. Third-party influences out here. Okay, there it is. Either you've dealt with this person before, or you've dealt with this with other people before, but this is something that you're kind of getting tired of. You recognize the signs now even more than ever. Sometimes it takes repetition for us to really be keen and astute in behavioral patterns. A lot of times that is very difficult to see in some people. They've gotten quite masterful in concealing their true intentions or their, secret lives sometimes. I've personally known people that have started over, several times and gotten away with it. And that was before technology, but you can get pretty far nowadays, and then you get discovered, because everything in the dark eventually comes to the light. Everything in the dark eventually comes to light. All you got to do is kind of sit back, be in your best, highest vibrational self, and universe will deliver clarity. Universe will give you gifts of knowledge, wisdom, and insight to protect you. Your guides have your back, and they will always protect you. Even information that we do not want still is something that we need. Sometimes in the long run, that's just the way it is. That's how I read tarot anyway. It's not the answer you want, but it's the answer you need. Take it as you will. Okay, collective, I'm going to go ahead and wrap the reading. Holy crap, 33:22. That was fast. That was a really fast reading. Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes it just flows out. I've gotten the dust knocked off a little bit. I had a little bit of a vacation, so thank y'all for being patient with me. I will get the rest of these readings out. If anything did not resonate, please don't try and force it into your world. You can check your other placements to see if you can't put together a pretty good depiction of what could be going on. If you don't know your other placements, go to any one of your favorite search browsers, type in as much information as you have to your birth chart calculator, natal chart calculator, and that'll tell you moon, rising, that's your ascendant. Your Venus is very important. And when looking at love readings, you don't need to be a master astrologist. Those key ones, go and look at those readings, see if they happen to resonate. Gives you more insight of something that you can actually look at going forward. So I look forward to seeing you all very soon. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Check my page if you are interested in a personal reading. I am available for those at your leisure. Also, check me out on other platforms as you are invited to get with me during a collective reading for your opportunity to catch a heavily discounted rate on my live readings. Heavily discounted. If you would like a personal private reading, that's all on my website. I will see you all next time. Love, light, abundance, and all the positive vibes you can stand. Check y'all later. Bye.